Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Newcastle United Career Mode Season 2, Episode 15. And as you can see there, we are going to be playing a European Cup match, of course, in the Champions League. It's Inter Milan versus Newcastle United. We've got a few key players on the bench for this one, including guys like Davide Santon and Musacchio, so we're a little bit light at the back. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. But yeah, we are actually going up against Inter Milan at the San Siro. So we are getting an outside of the stadium look. I mean, the only times we're ever going to get anything like that, just playing as Newcastle United, if we weren't in the Champions League, is if we ever go to the Etihad Stadium or to Old Trafford. They're the only stadiums in the Premier League that actually have this amazing outside of the stadium cutscene. It's freaking awesome. So that's pretty cool. And of course, they've got the all the fans with all the or like the fan, or all the stuff like they make the team crest in the stands. It's ridiculous. It's a great atmosphere. It just gets me pumped up for this game. Robbie Cruz is in it, and his shot is saved by their keeper. Handanovic is Handanovic or whatever, is an insane keeper in this, of course, game. But he doesn't really have to work too hard to stop headers that literally go at him at 1 mile an hour. And Belfaldi with like a roulette-ish first touch past DeShiglio. It was shot right at Krul again, who stopped as well. Krul as well. He may not be as highly rated, but he is just as good a keeper. And I don't know what my defender's doing there, but he's kind of given up the ball and given up a great chance and nearly down. And I think as well as that, guys, we actually we're level on aggregate. It is 1-1 on aggregate, and I really need to defend better than this, and that is, okay, make that 2-1 down on aggregate, and now we just absolutely need to, we needed to score, really, going into this game as well, because at the moment, it was 1-1, it's now 2-1, but before that goal was conceded, it was 1-1, and of course, we had played the home league, so of course, if it ended in a 0-0 draw, then that's it. I mean, there's nothing we can do, and they go through. But Remy with a good fake shot pass, Juan Jesus, and again, it went not really right to Handanovic that time. It was actually a very good stop. Remy trying to do some roulettes and a little bit of a Ronaldo chop past Godin, and it's worked for him. He made some space with a nice little chop, and in the 74th minute, the chances of going through in the Champions League are still alive with a great shot. It went right through the two Inter defenders, and despite the insane game that Handanovic was having, he wasn't able to stop it. But of course, if it stayed like this, we were going to go to extra time, but I would really love to pick up a goal if possible. I want to keep going. Grenier, who does not have a lot of pace, so he handed it off to Alessandrini, who's got a bit of a gap. He shoots it. Good contact. Top right-hand corner. After being 1-0 down in this game, we score 2 away goals, and really, that is about it. With 10 minutes left to go in the game, and now we're in stoppage time with 2 minutes. They needed to score 2 goals. There was going to be no more extra time. They had to score 2 goals. They couldn't. I kept them at bay, and that was it. We ended up winning this game 2-1. That's 3-2 on aggregate, and yes, we are going through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. You can only just believe, people. I mean, that would be unbelievable. No pun intended. But anyway, who will we play? That is the question, of course, in the quarterfinals. We see some very good teams making it through, so obviously, you'd have to be a pretty good team if you get into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So, tough competition. But either way, we're going to advance on through now to another cup competition. It's the FA Cup, and I believe this is the quarterfinals as well. And it's, going to be against Manchester United, who I swear to God, I think I've played like 5 or 6 games against in one season so far. It's insane. Obviously, the two in the Premier League. I think I've played a replay in the Capital One Cup. It's just insane how many times I've drawn Manchester United. And guess what? De Gea has not been in goal for any of them. What is up with that? I don't know. But anyway, Matuidi and, of course, Aquino. Aquino, just watch him have some sort of game, like, over the next couple of games. I'm so glad to have him back from injury because, he may not have great pace, but he's just an unbelievably stellar winger. Like, look at this. Played him through Aquino. He was tackled and he got absolutely just destroyed by their keeper, Lindegaard. And he's actually down, injured. Oh my God, I do not want to lose him again. That would be so, so terrible. But of course, I've kind of ruined it already by saying he's about to have an amazing couple of games. So yes, he does get up and he does keep going. You do see that he has an injury there, but thankfully, at the end of the game, it doesn't turn out to be too much, hopefully. But anyway, Kagawa with a through ball and a Rooney, who was just on through. Musacchio back from injury. Not from injury, but we rested him. And a free kick. So after pretty much having one of my best players slightly injured, giving away a free kick, Rooney's going to take it. I put a man on the far post, or on the near post, and it goes right up in the air, off of the crossbar, and Vidic heads it in. It's Vidic v Matuidi. Vidic with all the momentum. It's gone, bang, right up in the middle of the air, And fucking Matuidi trying to stop Vidic in that sort of contest, yeah, good fucking luck. It's just, oh my god. Look at that, soared right up into the air so that we actually saw the freaking sun. I don't think I've ever seen the sun in a replay before. And that's just, okay. That's just, it's just some absolute AIDS there. It's very frustrating, especially when, you know, genuine chance of winning the FA Cup if we can beat Manchester United, which we beat United in the Capital One Cup after a replay, and now we're about to, if we can get a goal back, we might potentially beat, I don't see why we can't beat them in the FA Cup, but what a stellar through ball that was from Aquino, just could not get finished off by Matuidi, who actually, you know, was partially the reason that we're down after he couldn't deal with the header from Vidic, and we lose 1-0, and that's the goal we lose it to. They're the games that get me the most pissed off, not the ones that, like games where I just was not playing well and just deserved to lose, I can deal with, but games where, like, they're the goals that I concede are just so frustrating, but we're out of the FA Cup. We've already won one English Cup competition, so I'm happy about that. We won the Capital One Cup, so I'm okay with that. That's fine. Disappointed not to do the FA Cup. And yes, if you saw in my calendar who my next opponent is in the Champions League, it's only the reigning champions in Bayern. But have a look at how much money you get just for getting into the quarterfinals and progressing out of the round of 16. You get $6 million. That's insane compared to FA Cup and Capital One Cup, where you literally get like $50,000 for getting, like, for winning the damn thing. It's insane. The money is crazy. But anyway, we now have a Barclays Premier League game, the third game in this episode, and it's still a Barclays Premier League game, but we're still 7th at the moment, playing Watford. Now, and under any sort of circumstances here, I'd probably be simming, honestly, against Watford. But I just absolutely needed to make sure that I got the win here. Aquino with some great forward pressure, good sliding tackle. Got the pass in across goal into, I believe, Aluko, who I'm playing for, just to give my main strikers a rest. And it was a little bit too heavy. Couldn't deal with it. But this is a free kick, because, yep, surely that would have been Robbie Cruz there. And I decided, let's get Aquino, because he's just been unreal. Do I do the selfish option? Do I try to whip it in? I don't know what I was thinking here, but I decided to go for the free kick. Powered it up. Oh, no way. Oh, it was going in the net. It was on target, but it did lead to a corner. Gosling went in, delivered, and Taylor was there, headed it, hit the crossbar, knocked away, falls. Something's gone wrong there, and the ball, I don't know what happened there. It's just so many things happening at once. I can't commentate on them all, but I think Mike Williamson I think what happened was he shot the ball, and he shot the ball into the post after it bounced off the post after two opposition players just completely fucked it up and just went full retard, and the ball was just sitting in front of Mike Williamson for him to tap in, and then it just gets right over the back of everybody, and wouldn't you know it, oh wow, it's going to be their ball. A very annoying, another retarded chain of events there, but Aquino getting the ball back in a Clermont Grenier. There's a bit of a gap opening up for Gosling, and it doesn't matter anymore because we got the goal. We got the goal after two ridiculous events. I don't know how Williamson didn't put in the absolute tap in from, yeah, I guess a tight angle, but surely, come on. And it doesn't matter. We don't need to talk about it because we got the goal. But all we have to do now is make sure we don't concede. Even off a deflection. Matthew Ryan, by the way, who's playing this game, is just giving him a few games because I'd love to give him a few games here and there. A beautiful cross that went right to the far post, and Farawini is there, and Santon extremely well dealt with, like very well dealt with for it not to go over for a corner, and that was it. Matthew Ryan clears the ball away. A 1-0 victory over Watford. I really should have tried to have beaten them by more goals, but I got that one goal. I was happy with it, and I wasn't too concerned about scoring more. I just wanted to win. But anyway, here we go. It's Bayern v Newcastle United away for the first leg. So yes, we're playing, and of course that we're playing it. It's absolutely insane. It's the Allianz Arena. It's second season in charge, and we're already playing at the Allianz Arena in the quarterfinals. Look at that stadium. That is sexy as all hell syllables. And yeah, no, that's just insane. Okay, this is literally the biggest game of Newcastle United of this career mode so far. Hopefully, it can live up to the expectations. But look, we've got Barcelona, Roma, and that's it. Okay, yeah, no, just Barcelona and Roma. We got Barcelona, Roma, I believe, I'm not too sure. I think Tottenham was in there. I think I saw Chelsea. I don't know. I think Real Madrid was in there. A lot of very good teams. Like, obviously, I'll say it again, they have to be. There's only 8 teams left, and we're one of the 8. Out of every single team in Europe, Newcastle United is in the top 8 for this season, technically going off the Champions League results. But hopefully, as we kick off the game, we can at least do ourselves proud. I really don't know if I'll be able to beat. I've got a very good team. I know I do. Amazing save from Tim Krul there. Fantastic work. And a beautiful little clearance. He actually went for a bit of a tumble roll there, I believe, Haidara. And yes, I even had to play Haidara in starting 11 role and not Santon. But anyway, the cross went right into Mandzukic, who somehow missed it, but gets it on the second attempt because nobody was marking him. I don't know what happened. It got over the back, and I don't know. They just completely ignored Mandzukic, who is just the heading monster, like the guy that you go to for headers in this game. It's unbelievable. Like him and maybe Tim Cahill a close second. I'm not sure. But anyway, look at that. Remy with a slide tackle on Neuer. I believe, no, that's not even Neuer. I believe that's like Stark, their second choice goalkeeper. So he might be, that will work for us because Neuer is OP-ish, all hell syllables in this game. So yeah, but like, look at that. That's like FIFA 99 stuff right there. You're going sliding in. I'm amazed he didn't get a red card for that. But Remy's still on the pitch. Thank God. That's a positive. Alessandrini with a nice forward pressure tackle. And then another one on Batsuba. And Batsuba is down. Alessandrini versus Remy. He'll try to chip over his man. And then the scissor kick or bicycle kick, which again is off target. And now 45th minute, stoppage time. Good little stop and run from Matuidi, and a nice little chip dink into Alessandrini. And Lam, he chops him. He's running adjacent and lateral to the goal and scores in the 45th minute. Stoppage time goal at half time. Yes, unbelievable. We score a goal at the Allianz Arena. That's insane. It's Alessandrini again, who just seems to steps up. He's always there in big games. And yeah, it's just unbelievable. And then we try a through ball, which didn't really work off there. But Ben Arfa and another pass, and Jashilio with the overlapping run. Alba in front of him. He's just going to backtrack and try across into Remy, who heads a powerful shot again right at the goalkeeper. It's just a real problem that I don't know if it's just me that I'm having it, but a lot of really good headers just seem to be going straight to the goalkeeper, and Haidara very well dealt with there. But now we're getting to the very late stages here. He finds a beautiful through ball that actually penetrated the defense. It's Sissoko who tries a chip that doesn't really go to anywhere, and the keeper's going to gobble that up. But now, 88 minutes, really, Karim Benzema coming on as well, so that's a danger as well. But a through ball, beautiful one at that. Ben Arfa has pace, Alba too has pace, but what's he going to do? He's going to stop, turn, go back around, whip in another cross. Sissoko's there, he gets tackled. Matuidi, it's sitting for him. No way! It's pretty much the 90th minute. It's pretty much the 90th minute, and it's 2-1. We're beating Bayern at the Allianz Arena, 2 away goals. I don't believe this. Like, literally, we can concede a goal, 1 goal, against Bayern at home in the next leg, and we'll still be going through to the semis. We'll be beating the current champions. This would be unreal, but we just need to hold it together. Can't concede anything here. And no, we get the ball back. Alessandrini, we play through a ball. We could even get a third if the referee lets us. It was a 4-on-3 break, but no, he wouldn't let it. Of course he wouldn't, but oh my God. Again, on legendary difficulty, I've got a pretty good team, yeah, sure, but I don't think it's of Bayern's quality, and we somehow beat them at the Allianz Arena. It's 2-1 Newcastle. This is incredible. We could go through to the semi-finals. I'm amazed. But there's still another leg to go, so I can't get ahead of myself. But anyway, I figured now with like maybe 10 or so games left to go in the Premier League, we'd have a look at where I am right now. 6th after a good result against Watford. And yeah, really, I think I really need to pick it up. I need to get top 5 at least. Otherwise, I'll be brutally honest, I could actually be looking at getting the sack. Even despite all my success, I really could honestly get sacked. I've been playing for career mode long enough. Trust me, it could happen. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. Let's hit your target, which for today is 2,000 likes. So, yeah, thanks again, guys, for your continued support. Follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description below. And, yeah, don't forget to have a good one, guys. Peace off. And, yeah, bye-bye.